Alright, Rings of Power recap. I officially don't like this show. And this episode, there wasn't much that I enjoyed. The one thing I enjoyed, Elrond and Durin, when they're on the screen together, they're pretty fun. Theo, whether he wants to be bad or good, I kind of enjoy that. Like, Theo, just go bad, man. I would enjoy that. Just go bad. It'd be fun. The dark side is great. And the bad. Again, nothing really happened in this episode. I can't really give a proper movie critique, or film, TV show critique, but again, I feel like the plot didn't really move forward at all. I don't know, where are we at the end of this episode compared to last episode? Not that much further along, I think. Alright, probably the most egregious thing, the elf and dwarf plotline. The idea of a Silmaril being brought into the story and the elves might die without it. Just no. The elves are immortal. They can't die unless they're killed by a sword or something. No, I hate this idea. I hate it in that they need Mithril to survive. No. No. And again, totally making up a non-canonical thing with a battle between an elf and a Balrog, and that created Mithril. It's not part of the lore, but they bring in a Silmaril. So, do they have access to first age stuff? There's people that say like, oh, they can't really do much with what they have, but they bring in a Silmaril. Just no, bullshit. Obviously, they have enough license to use shit from the first age. Then make a proper second age story. You have the material if you're gonna go with stuff like this. The Galadriel Numenor plotline, again, nothing really happened. Galadriel remains 100% unlikable. And again, I guess finally they're on their way to Middle Earth with 500 soldiers. What the hell is that gonna do? How Numenor is just disappointing overall. And the whole deal with the men of the South just doing what they gotta do to survive no matter what side. Even if that means just bowing to evil. Whatever. I'm supposed to care, I guess. Is this some sort of allegory? I don't know. It just seems boring to me. I thought it would be cool to have some folks who are kind of evil, some folks who want to be good, but I just didn't care. And I guess finally the southern plot line with the men and the Southlands, they're just waiting to be attacked potentially by the orcs, but there's only like 100 of them versus, I don't know, a few hundred orcs. I don't know, it doesn't feel grand, doesn't feel important. Is this a really important conflict that needs to happen? I don't know. There's no elves coming to help, it seems. Maybe Galadriel will come to help. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, the Harfoots. Again, nothing really important happened. Gandalf, not Gandalf, pretty much did something cool, but they didn't really go anywhere. They're still migrating around. But my main issue with that is they show them like migrating around, using the map, and apparently they've been migrating for at least weeks, maybe months. But then, how does that line up with the Numenor plotline? Like, maybe a day or two has passed in the Numenor plotline. So, just the timing of everything is just all fucked up. Like, again, I'm not like a proper movie critic, but isn't that inconsistent? Isn't that, just not lining up well? And is that just bad writing? I don't know. You guys tell me, but just things like that. I'm just noticing that shit more and more. And we can come back to the worst part of this show, which is, besides them fucking around with the lore and stuff, which is Galadriel. Just so unlikable, and it seems every episode she does something that just makes me just cringe. Like, this is just awful. I hate that character so much. If Halbrand ends up being Sauron, I'm gonna end up rooting for him. Go Sauron, go Halbrand, go Southlanders that turn evil. Theo, hope you go evil too, buddy. Alright, so I have to say I don't like the show. I'm about an episode away from going full hater, just Rings of Power bashing. I'm not quite there yet, but right now I'm just majorly disappointed. That's it.